Hi guys, this is Carol from Fastlane, and I decided to make this quick video to talk about some events which happened last week in the ICO space. We had couple very popular ICOs like Bitoken, Xperty, Daddy, Apex, few other ones as well. And unfortunately, not everything went as expected. Actually, pretty much every one of these big ICOs had some type of problems or got hacked one way or the other. And this is exactly what I want to talk about now, because many people are not cautious enough and they fall for those types of scams, and unfortunately they are sending their money to scammers instead of to the ICOs which they want to participate in. So let me first briefly go through what actually happened. First of all, there were a number of ICOs like Bitoken, Xperty, Daddy, which had their email database hacked. Either it was their email database or the database of the service provider they used for managing the KYC or basically collecting the emails. And somehow those emails leaked. And hackers got hands on that, and they were able to send emails to all the participants and try to fool them in believing that this is the actual address they should send their funds to. And this is one of the biggest examples, the Bitoken. Here you can see the ZDNet article about that. The ICO participants lose $1 million to phishing scam. And I have the copy of the email actually, which there might have been more, but this is one they sent. Basically, that's how it looks like. They're saying, "Oh, after much waiting, the Bitoken is proud to announce that our crowd is now open," and then they say that their maximum limit is 29.43 Ether, which already should raise your suspicion a little bit, because the official per person cap for this ICO was 0.1 Ether. Obviously, scammers didn't want to scam everyone just for 0.1 Ether. They wanted to raise it a little bit, but this is definitely a red flag. If you see that you get an email with cap like this is probably something what you should double check before sending any money there. And here they send the address of their wallet where you should send the funds, and they also give another bait. They offer 100% bonus on all tokens if you act quickly, and if you send it within the next 6 hours, you can get this type of bonus. They want you to act quickly on this without really checking anything, just sending their money to your money to them. And let's take a look at this address, which is here. You can see that they collected, just to this wallet, they collected almost $400,000. And this is a ridiculous amount. How many people actually fall for it? 355 transactions. So you can see that those hackers will continue doing it because it's obviously profitable for them. And luckily here Etherscan already has this nice feature where they display a warning for the wallets they suspect are connected to some scam activities. So this is definitely helpful, and it will help protect some of the users. But obviously, this kind of warnings is appearing after the fact, so it's not really 100% bulletproof solution, but it definitely is nice of them to add this feature. Another ICO which basically also got their email database leaked is Xperty, and here's an example of this email. Basically similar thing. They want to offer you some kind of bonus and also incentive to act quickly. You know, if you act within 12 hours, you will get this bonus, and they raise the individual cap per cost per user to 30 Ether. Obviously, they raise it because that's what I've been talking about. They want to get as much money from you as possible. And if we go to this address, they collected all right, so there's not much left in this wallet, but you can see that there are 3 transactions where they actually took these funds out of this wallet. So they collected at least 120 Ether. So that's also around $100,000. So definitely another profitable scam for them. Let me see what other examples I have. And another one is basically similar thing, that is ICO email database, a list of emails leaked. And let's just quickly check how much they collected. All right, so another 64 Ether. And so these three, basically, these three ICOs, they got hacked in a similar way. Somehow the hackers got access to the email list. But there was another one, Apex, where basically the entire website was hacked. And at some point, the official Ethereum wallet address was supposed to be on the website, but users reported that for a period of time, the displayed wallet address was incorrect, and basically hackers managed to replace that address with their address, and many people sent their funds there. So this was a little bit harder to detect, because as for B-token expiry data, usually ICOs won't send you the address in the email. So this is pretty suspicious from the very beginning. And then also the cap was raised and everything. For Daddy, the address was actually supposed to be on the official website, and somehow the website got hacked. So the team took down the website immediately, not immediately, but as soon as they found out about it, and they sent the actual legit address where the funds should be sent via Twitter and via Telegram. So this is one thing which I'll mention later, basically how to protect yourself. You should always double check those things, and a good source of information is the official Twitter and the official Telegram channel. Another type of scam which we had recently was with Seal. Basically what happened there is the team did not screen people which were moderating the Telegram channel properly, and it turned out that one or more of the admins were actually scammers, and they managed some pretty big pools. The manager of the pool, which were collecting money to send them in a pre-sale, to send it to the admin, which was actually the admin in the channel. But unfortunately, he wasn't really connected with the project. He wasn't working with them, and basically he stole those funds. I think it was around $2 million, if I'm not mistaken. So you can see there's many different ways they will try to steal your money. Unfortunately, whenever there is a situation when there is a way to make money, there will be also some type of people which will try to abuse that system and try to basically cheat people and scam others to profit themselves. Let's talk about how to protect yourself and how to make sure that you don't get scammed yourself. First of all, I'm not going to talk about performing a due diligence on the project to make sure that the project is legit, although that's also very important. We remember 2 or 3 weeks ago there was another scam, Benebit. The project was never meant to happen. They took pictures from some high school website and just flipped it, the mirror flip for that, so it wasn't easy to use the reverse image search on that to detect those images. And they created the marketing videos and everything. It was pretty well thought out scam, but regardless, it was a scam, and also many $1 million, well, not many, but a couple $1 million were lost in that scam as well. So I'm not really focusing on the screening the ICOs. In this video, I will only focus on a situation when you actually pick the ICO, you did your due diligence, the ICO is legit, you want to invest in that ICO, but you want to make sure that you're sending the funds to the right wallet, because as you see, even those really popular and big projects which you think should know how to secure themselves, have still problems with that, which is a little bit concerning, but well, it is what it is. So we are responsible also to make sure that we are sending our money to the right place. Let's assume that you already picked the ICO you want to participate in, and there is a couple days left to it. So first thing I recommend is to open a spreadsheet or wherever you store information about your your ICOs you participate in, and write down the website, the official website of the project. You may think this is a very trivial step, but believe me, this will come useful when basically you will get a scam email, and you will click the link and you will to act as quickly as possible, but you will see that the the website is something, and you will want to make sure that this is the right website. And it's always good to have this information written down. It will help you save some money and help you not to get scammed. Secondly, find their official Telegram and Twitter accounts, maybe also the blog, write those down, join them, and you will have them open during the ICO because this is usually where the official information will be shared first. So it's always good to be subscribed to those channels, and you want to do it in advance because right before the ICO there is high chance that there will be some fake accounts popping up, and you may want to look it up on Twitter. You will search by hashtag, and the post which will pop up will be actually the one from the fake account, and it will be even shared many times, it will be liked many times by bots, but it still will be a scam post. So it's important to have those information early on and join those channels so that basically you are sure that you are joining the right places, and you'll be later taking information from the right places as well. Secondly, when you join the Telegram channel, don't really pay attention to what's going on in the general chat, because during the ICO when there is 10, 20, 30,000 people writing in the channel, the moderators have no way to basically screen all the posts and delete everything what is scammy. So there will be lots of scam posts going on. People will be sending their Ether address. They will try to write it as if they were admins of the channel, and they will try to basically convince you to send funds to your addresses. You don't want to look at any of those. The only thing you want to look at is the pinned post. Usually, unless the channel itself is hacked, the pinned post will have the official legit information. And if the channel is hacked, that's why you also want to be subscribed to Twitter and any other accounts they may have, so that you can cross-reference those information. They may be able to hack the Telegram channel, but the Twitter account will be still owned by the real team. Another thing, when you get any email from the ICO, look for the red flags I mentioned earlier. If there is an address in the email, ICOs will never send it. They will always send it through the website, unless there's a situation where the website itself is hacked, like it was the case with Apex. And in that case, they were sending it via Twitter, via Telegram, but basically they will never send it via email. There may be some secondary information that the sale started or something like this, send via email. So those emails you're getting may still be legit, but double check that the email address which it's getting from is coming from the official domain, which is again coming back to the point which I made earlier, to write down what is the official domain of the project. Last but not least, you will always want to confirm the address you are sending your funds to before clicking send. So what I recommend is have your wallet open, whether it's my Ether wallet or whatever you're using. Fill out the information, fill out the gas, fill out the gas limit, fill out the GWay price, fill out the amount you want to send, and you will only have the last information you'll want to fill out is just the address. And I get it, you will want to make it as quick as possible because you spent days waiting for this ICO, and it was really hard to get into the whitelist. I know it's pretty tricky to get on those ICOs, really popular ICOs nowadays. The market is crazy, and even if you are there already, it's important to send the funds as soon as possible because they sell out within minutes. So I get it, you will want to send it as soon as possible, but the only thing you will want to pay attention to and spend your time on is to double check that the address is correct. So definitely don't take your address from the Telegram channel, don't take it from the email. Take it, if it was supposed to be posted on the website as it usually is, copy it, and also before sending, I recommend to take a look at the Telegram channel once again and see if there is no pin post saying that something is going not as expected. If the website will be hacked and they would figure it out, they would probably write about it on Telegram. Maybe they would take the website, but it's always good to double check those types of information. And also another thing, if you are using the wallet in your browser, there may be, in case your machine is infected, they may basically replace the address you're sending to right before sending. That's why I recommend to use the hardware wallet, but in that case you will also want to always confirm it on the device itself. You don't want to just copy paste it in a browser and basically click send and confirm without looking at the device. You will always want to look again at the device, because in case your operating system is infected, they may actually modify the request to the device, and even though you typed the correct address on a wallet interface, what the device will actually get will be different address, and that address which your funds are actually being sent to will be displayed on the hardware wallet, whether it's Trezor or whether it's Ledger or whatever you're using. But basically each of them will display it one way or the other. So you'll always want to double check that. And don't omit this step. This is really important. The whole purpose of using hardware wallet is lost if you don't do this step. So that's it, guys. I hope this was helpful. I hope this will help you not get scammed in the future. The whole purpose of this video is to educate you and educate as many people as possible, and essentially make life of hackers a little bit harder, because the more educated all of us are, the more educated ICO participants are, the harder for hackers, for phishers, is gonna be to make profitable scams. And as long as there'll be people falling for it, unfortunately we will keep seeing it. And I expect that we'll just see more and more of those type of hacks and phishing attacks or any sorts of scams. So please do me your favor, please do your friends a favor, share this video with them. And if you enjoyed this video, click thumbs up. This is the first video on the channel. If you'd like me to make more videos, please comment below, hit subscribe button, and I'll see you later.